Every structure, every suspension bridge, every piece of reinforced concrete begins here.
To access the iron ore, the essential ingredient for the steel billet that forms the wire rod, precision blasting techniques are deployed.
Tons of raw iron ore, the future foundation of the wire rod, are gathered by machines of immense strength. A relentless fleet transports the ore, the first vital link in the supply chain that will ultimately yield flexible, strong wire rod.
The ore must be reduced in size. The process begins with massive crushers preparing the material for further refinement.
Thousands of tons per hour move continuously, a river of refined iron flowing toward the global market.
The oceanic voyage begins, a global transit that connects the remote mine to the sophisticated steel megafactory.
For weeks, the raw ingredients travel, destined for a factory where intense heat will forge. Finally, the vital cargo arrives at the heart of the operation. Gigantic grab cranes unload the precious iron ore, transferring it efficiently to the factory's internal conveyor system.
Coke acts as the fuel and reducing agent, while limestone removes impurities. The precise recipe for the steel billet precursor to the wire rod is assembled.
To maximize efficiency in the blast furnace, the ore is often reformed into high-quality pellets.
The moment of truth approaches. The raw ingredients begin their ascent toward temperatures hotter than volcanic magma. This colossal structure, the heart of the steel-making process, is where the journey of the wire rod truly begins its transformation. Even before the primary smelting, controlled heating eliminates volatile compounds, ensuring the purest possible steel billet for the resulting wire rod. Gravity and immense heat drive the reaction, reducing the iron oxide to molten iron. The process is managed by sophisticated automation and highly trained personnel, ensuring maximum efficiency and quality for the future wire rod steel.
After hours of chemical reactions, liquid iron, known as hot metal, emerges.
In this environment of extremes, precision is paramount. The quality of the future wire rod depends on this molten consistency.
The liquid iron is transferred swiftly in insulated torpedo cars, maintaining its temperature for the crucial refining process ahead.
To turn iron into steel, the core material for the wire rod, impurities must be burned out. This happens in the basic oxygen furnace.
The oxygen blast lowers the carbon content dramatically, converting the brittle hot metal into tough, resilient steel.
The precise alloying is crucial. This step dictates the specific strength and ductility required for the final application of the wire rod.
Vacuum degassing refines the steel further, removing hydrogen and nitrogen that could cause fatal flaws in the finished wire rod.
The perfectly refined liquid steel is now channeled into the continuous casting system. Here, the steel billet
Solidifying into long rectangular strands. These steel billets are the direct precursors to the final wire rod product.
The billets are cut to precise, standardized lengths, ready to be rolled and stretched into the final, slender shape of the wire rod.
Even at this early stage, rigorous non-contact inspection verifies that the steel billet meets the exact geometry.
The cold billets must be uniformly heated to over 2000 degrees Fahrenheit, making them malleable enough to be shaped into a wire rod without cracking.
ready for transformation. The billet is now a ductile mass of incandescent steel, prepared to be drawn out into the length of a wire rod.
The rolling mill is an environment of incredible force. The roughing stands immediately begin to reduce the billet's cross-section.
The steel is squeezed and stretched. Its length increases dramatically as it is reduced in diameter. This repeats a ballot of mechanical force. The intermediate rolling stands prepare the steel for its final, high-speed drawing.
Every twist is carefully calculated to ensure uniform shaping and to prevent the steel from cooling unevenly.
The final reduction begins. This block is where the material truly becomes the slender, high-performance wire rod.
To achieve specific metallurgical properties, such as controlled crystal structure, the wire rod undergoes precise cooling, known as Stellmore cooling.
The laying head slows the wire rod's velocity and converts the straight product into uniform, loose coils.
This carefully controlled air cooling process ensures the wire rod achieves the ideal grain structure and tensile strength required for final use.
Once adequately cooled, the wire rod coils are ready for the final stages of processing and structural assessment.
Compacting the wire rod maximizes storage space and simplifies handling, preparing the product for market distribution.
Securing the wire rod coil with multiple high-strength straps ensures its integrity during global transport.
The quality of the wire rod surface is vital. Automated vision systems detect even the slightest imperfections that could compromise performance. Using non-contact laser technology, the factory guarantees that every millimeter of wire rod meets stringent international standards. Samples are immediately taken to the quality lab for mechanical testing, ensuring the wire rod possesses the required elasticity and strength. The ultimate test of strength. The tensile machine measures the exact breaking point, verifying the steel's structural integrity. Each wire rod coil is tagged with comprehensive data, tracing its entire journey from the iron ore mine to this moment of completion.
Only products that pass every mechanical and chemical inspection receive the green light for global delivery.
Automation handles the massive weight, stacking the wire rod with perfect precision for optimized transport and storage. These completed coils of wire rod represent hundreds of kilometers of material, ready to serve as the skeleton for global infrastructure projects. The inventory is staggering. This warehouse holds the potential energy for thousands of future structures.
The final journey begins. Whether by rail, road, or sea, the wire rod is dispatched to its destiny across continents.
The train acts as the first express lane, carrying the finished wire rod hundreds of miles closer to construction and manufacturing centers.
Through varied terrain and environments, the wire rod remains secured, its structural integrity locked in place. For local distribution, the wire rod is transitioned to road transport, handling the last-mile delivery.
The wire rod is on the move, destined to be transformed into countless essential items, from nails and bolts to reinforced rebar.
One common destination for wire rod is the fastener industry, where it will be drawn down further into finer gauges. Here, the wire rod becomes fine wire, its high quality ensuring it won't break under the intense forces of cold working.
From a large coil of wire rod comes millions of small connectors, demonstrating the versatility and reliability of the original material.
Another critical application, transforming the wire rod into the reinforcement bar, the skeleton for skyscrapers.
The strength derived from the original steel billet and meticulous rolling process ensures that the rebar can handle the immense stresses of a modern high-rise.
In its most demanding role, the wire rod forms the backbone of infrastructure, providing the tensile strength needed for iconic bridges. The unseen hero of the built environment, the wire rod is the silent commitment to strength and durability that underpins civilization. From iron ore to vital commodities, the flexibility of the wire rod material allows for incredible diversification in the global marketplace. The demand is constant, driving the mega factory to run 24 hours a day, maintaining the cycle of production. Even as the world sleeps, the furnaces roar, and the high-speed rolling mills continue their epic work of forging strength. Every wire rod is a testament to engineering, precision, and the relentless harnessing of massive energy.
It began as rock, was purified by fire, stretched by unimaginable force, and emerged.
Subscribe for more deep dives into the epic journeys of industry. This is the heart of our operations, working tirelessly through the night to power the future. Thank you for watching. This bridge represents the future of our city, connecting communities and driving progress for everyone.
Forged strength, the epic journey of the wire rod.